It's time to get behind the mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley on KFAR Radio, promoting all of our incredible nonprofit organizations that truly make Fairbanks the Golden Heart City. And now, let's get behind the mission.
Hello, Fairbanks. Thank you for joining us. This is Behind the Mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley. I am Katie Yarrow, the development director there, and I am without my work wife, ride or die, Sarah Hollister. She is homesick, but I'm very fortunate. I have two guests here in the studio with me today. But first of all, we just want to introduce the show here. So Behind the Mission, we are interviewing representatives from all of our local nonprofits. There's like 400 plus in the interior alone. They provide vital services in needed niches around our community. And many of us, we might know what they do. We might know who they are on the surface, but we like to get behind their mission. We want to know the important work they do, the vital work they do, the unseen work that they do. We want to know why it's important. And most importantly, we want to educate the community on how you can support them, because without our nonprofits, there are many of our social, educational, health needs that would be unmet. Our entertainment, everything that makes the Golden Heart City special, a lot of it is supported by our nonprofit community and our volunteers and community members who support them. So I would love to introduce our guests here. Today, we will be interviewing the Doyon Foundation, and I'm so fortunate to have Mariah Pitka, who's the executive director, and Katrina Eric, who's the deputy director. Hey, you two. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, Katie. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So, I'm sure that many in our community are familiar with Doyon Limited, who's your umbrella mother corporation?
Yeah.
Yes, but what is the Doyon Foundation?
So the Doyon Foundation is a private foundation that serves Doyon Limited. We support the educational and cultural needs of Doyon shareholders and their children. We offer 4 different types of scholarships to meet the needs of our diverse students. So we have a competitive scholarship, part-time and full-time awards. We have high school awards and career and technical awards. And I'm super happy to announce that in 2024, we awarded just over $2 million to 469 students. Yeah. And most of those students, I would say about a third of our students are at UAF.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go Nooks.
Yep. Yeah. Super exciting.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so where does the money come from?
Yeah, well, because we're a private foundation for Doyon Limited, most of our money comes from Doyon Limited. We have recently sort of ramped up our fundraising efforts. But the Doyon Foundation was established in 1988 under the leadership of our then president and CEO of Doyon Limited, Morris Thompson. We paid our first scholarship in 1990 to the tune of $100 for a part-time award and $250 for a full-time award. In 1997, Doyon Limited, their board of directors, made a large contribution establishing the endowment fund, which is really what funds our scholarships for Doyon shareholders and their descendants. And gradually over the years, between our board for Doyon Foundation and that of Doyon Limited, they have taken steps to grow the foundation and our endowment to get us where we are now, awarding the 5 scholarships I mentioned earlier that range anywhere from $1,000 to $12,500 annually. So major growth.
It's like depending on the college, that could be like your whole year.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
could be your whole 4 year.
Right, yeah. So it's very exciting. And that is really the foresight of the Doyon Limited board when they took the actions to establish the endowment in 1990.
Yeah. I mean, those are meaningful dollars.
Yeah.
That is life-changing money, especially if one of these individuals can't afford college otherwise.
Absolutely.
And I'm guessing can those be used for formal college as well as maybe some CTC type stuff, training, certification?
Yeah, absolutely. So the 4 types of scholarships that we currently award, competitive, part-time, and full-time, those are really all for university-based classes, degree-seeking students. We have a high school award, that works with kiddos that are like junior, senior level to gain some credits previous to their high school graduation. And then we have what's called a Career and Technical Award.
Yes.
That awards up to $7,200 annually for that individual to go after non-degree seeking career types. So
Excellent.
lots of opportunities, lots of different areas where we can support our students.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And so we said, obviously, Doyon stakeholders. So that's where all. What region are we covering here?
Yep, so
and
the
assisting
entire
in the
Doyon
state?
region, which really is interior Alaska, right?
Okay.
So,
So much like us, like this little triangle here.
yeah, well, it's
No.
a pretty big triangle.
It's
Doyon
very big.
Limited is actually the largest landowner in North America.
Woo!
Yeah, so I don't know if, like, a lot of people don't know that, but yeah, anyway.
Assume we know nothing, because
I
we don't know who's
know,
listening, right?
Yeah,
Assume
true.
we know nothing.
True. So all of our shareholders originate from within the Doyon Limited region,
Yes.
which is interior Alaska.
Right.
Yep.
So we're talking our cities, our villages,
Yep.
urban to rural.
Yeah, and we have a lot of. I think the last I heard, like 25% of the Doyon shareholders live outside of Alaska. So we have
Okay.
lots of folks, that live
Oh.
within different states as well.
Okay, wonderful. So we're even like spreading the wealth beyond our
Yeah.
state, and maybe hopefully luring a couple of them to come
Back,
to
yeah.
come to the UA system.
Yeah,
and
come back.
Yeah, you have outmigration. We want our people back.
True.
Well, I think that's just amazing. And so you told us a little bit about the history. Is there like a mission statement or a purpose that this was really pulled out of other than the obvious? We want to encourage
Yeah, so
our youth to go to college and not let the cost be a hindrance.
Yep. So the formal mission statement of Doyon Foundation is to provide educational and career and cultural opportunities to enhance the identity and the quality of life for Doyon shareholders. I think it's important also to mention that our work really focuses in 3 areas between scholarships, workforce development, and language revitalization. And we truly rely on the efforts of our staff, our board of directors, and our dedicated supporters to help us continue to grow our programs.
Yeah. And you guys do have an amazing board. For those who don't know, you all revitalized the beautiful, in Fairbanks fashion. You guys reside in the old Sourdough Sam's.
We do. No pancakes. No pancakes.
There's no pancakes, but you come.
Yes.
You can come there and get a scholarship or learn a language or get some help with your workforce career goals. But
Yes. We've had lots of folks just stop in just to see the building, right?
Yeah.
So we moved there almost a year ago.
I was going to say, you guys had a ribbon cutting about a year ago.
We purchased the building about 2 years ago, and it took us a little while to kind of get everything underway. But it's done. It's a beautiful space.
It's gorgeous
but,
on the inside. People like, seriously,
Yeah.
y'all stop by just to take a look.
Yeah,
it's all
just
Mariah.
come and swing in and see us. We love to have folks over and to help to learn about the foundation and to learn about the different opportunities around language.
Yeah.
All of our language services are free, so anyone can learn a language. It's not just for Doyon shareholders. It's for anyone. It's all app-based, so you can learn on your phone. You can learn on an iPad, on a computer. There's lots of different ways.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah.
And there's 10 languages.
10 languages, yeah.
in the region.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we are talking about our indigenous languages, some of which are probably sadly dying, and so this is the purpose of this is to reinvigorate and tie us back to that community and culture and language and history.
Yep.
Awesome,
Precisely.
And how do those programs? So you say you don't have to be a Doyon stakeholder. I could go in and say I would love to learn.
Yeah, you can do it online. You don't even have to come and see us. You can go to doyonfoundation.com, and there's a little button on the top of the page that you can sign up. You'll download the app, and away you go.
It's like
And they're very innovative.
like Duolingo for
yeah,
Doyon.
it's very
It's
cool.
Doyon lingo.
Well, but there's 10
you go.
languages. There's 10 languages. So it's not, Doyon is very unique in that we have 10 different languages. It's not one.
Right.
So, yeah, you can pick. You can pick a dialect. You can pick a language. You could learn Anubac. You could learn Tanaka. You could learn
like I said,
Gwich'in.
I
Yeah,
learned
there's
it.
everything. We got it all.
Oh, I think that's
and
just
they had a
amazing.
lot of elders and folks that contributed to that. So you're actually hearing those voices when you go to learn. You're hearing from them how to say those and break it down, and then you're using it to like play games and like string things together so that you can form a sentence. So it is, like Mariah said, really interactive, and you get to see the
engaging.
speakers. Yeah.
Oh gosh. And so there's probably some familiar faces for some
Right,
people.
right.
And like you said, that's also building a legacy beyond. And oh gosh, I think that's beautiful, and just like the storytelling and everything that gets to come out of this is and purely Alaskan.
And those services through our language revitalization program, they're grant funded. So it's important to know that too. So we actually just got a really big grant that's very exciting. And so one of our staff got recently promoted to manage that grant, Nunu Green. So she's in that role, but Mariah could tell you more about the grant.
We're going to create a game. We're so excited. So we, it's language gamification grant is what it's formally called. So we are creating a game based on a character. And when we started, we thought we would base the game on Molly of Denali.
So when we say game, are we talking like a video game?
Yes, a video game.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, for clarification, I think this is where we're going.
No, I just think it's so great because we really get to target the younger age, right?
Absolutely. So for those of you who are just tuning in, this is not a video game radio show. This is Behind the Mission with the United Way, but this is what I'm talking about when we're talking about the diversity of our nonprofits and the amazing and really inspiring work that is happening here in our community that you might not know about. And I am Katie Yarrow with the United Way, and I am here with Mariah Pitka, who's the executive director, and Katrina Eric, who's the deputy director. Tell me more about the video game. We wanted to base the character potentially off of Molly of Denali.
Molly, and I think right now we're still working through some things with that show being taken off the air with PBS, right? So they're still working through some different angles, but it could be a different character.
Right.
But we are creating a game that will target our younger generations to learn and be engaged. It's a game that you can download on your phone, on your iPad, on your computer. And I just heard today from Elizabeth that potentially they want to have kind of the first cut of this game ready to test in the spring of 2026 within our villages. Yeah, so we would be
so soon.
Going out to our villages and testing it with some of our kiddos out there. So it's very exciting. I'm so proud of them. It's the largest grant the foundation's ever received. It's a $2.7 million grant over 3 years, it's just amazing. We're very fortunate, especially in these times, to continue to be able to continue this meaningful work.
Well, and it's fortunate, but also it's a testament to the amazing work that you guys are doing and the hard work that you guys are doing. And well, I cannot wait to hear more. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back with Behind the Mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley. Stay tuned.
Behind the Mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley will continue after this short break on KFAR Radio.
How do you get the smoking best deal in town on just about anything? On 50/50 Fridays. Duh, that's how. 50/50 Fridays partners together with your favorite local merchants to bring you great new deals of half-off savings. Simply go to this station's websites and click on the 50/50 Fridays button at the top of the page to see what new deal is being offered each week. Get ready to score your half-off deals on such items as dining out, entertainment, services, activities, events, and even more. Shop 50/50 Fridays. You'll spend less. You'll have more. And even if it isn't Friday, be sure to check back with the 50/50 Fridays page regularly, where you can discover unclaimed half-off deals that may still be available. Every 50/50 Fridays week, you'll hear about the upcoming offer daily on 8 of the most listened to radio stations in the interior. Can your business benefit from a week of saturated, enthusiastic promotion on 8 radio stations? The answer is yeah. Sure. Why wouldn't it? Talk to us. 50/50 Fridays. Brought to you by the radio station, your local family of radio stations.
The United Way of the Tanana Valley's mission is to improve the lives of every person by mobilizing the caring power of our community. We inspire others to join us in supporting our local nonprofits that serve our friends and neighbors by providing life-changing services here in Interior Alaska. To learn more about how you can give, advocate, and volunteer with us, please contact our office at 907-452-7211 or go to our website at unitedwaytananavalley.com.
Spend your Saturdays with KFAR Radio for local programs, starting with Alaska Realty Today from Next Home Arctic Sun Realty at 11 a.m., Behind the Mission with the United Way at 11:30, followed by Sensible Health Solutions with White Spruce Medical at noon, Compo's Outdoor Show at 12:30, Fairbanks Foodies at 1 p.m., Explore Fairbanks at 1:30, The Drive with Glacier Garage at 2 p.m., followed by Building Alaska with Jen Solar. Local shows can be found on the KFAR website in the archives section. Weekends just got local with KFAR Radio. Behind the Mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley. And now, let's get behind the mission.
Welcome back. Thank you all for staying tuned. This is Behind the Mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley. I am Katie Yarrow. I am sans Sarah today, so sorry you don't get to hear her dulcet tones. However, I am very fortunate to have two guests with me here in the office, so we're keeping our usual trio of lovely voices going on here. I have Mariah Pitka, who is the executive director of the Doyon Foundation, and Katrina Eric, who is her deputy director. Thank you guys so much again for joining me.
Thank you, Katie.
And we've been talking about the amazing work that you guys have been doing, very generous scholarships going out to the interior of Alaska and beyond, helping our young Alaskans continue their education and provide and just do be the best versions of themselves that they can be, which is a huge pillar of the United Way, as well as youth opportunity. So we're so glad you guys are here doing the work you're doing. But you guys have also been so creative. We touched on anybody can come and learn one of 10 Indigenous languages. Mm-hmm. And you guys are working on a video game, which is super cool. So if y'all are just tuning in now, you're going to want to go find that recording later, because the Doyon Foundation is doing really inspiring, really unique and creative work to serve their mission. And so, Katrina, you guys have other programs beyond the ones we've talked about.
Do. Yeah.
And you know what's a big thing in the community and has been a hot button topic for a long time? That would be workforce development.
Right. Katie and I do sit on a committee together for this very purpose, for the Chamber of Commerce. So it's something we're both very passionate about. So thanks for asking.
Yes.
Workforce development is a little bit of a newer program for the Doyon Foundation. We started with a grant that we received in 2023. It funded us to train 4 shareholders to be IT professionals. And we did that in collaboration with Doyon Limited. And their final project, of course, was helping us with our building move. We had a lot of IT needs. We had a lot of desktops that needed to be set up. We had infrastructure that needed to be ran. So that grant concluded last September. And with that, we felt that it was really important that we get some feedback from the community. We did a survey. We had that survey open for a month. It's up on our website if anybody wants to go look at it. And it really just wanted to target what shareholders felt they needed help with in regards to workforce development, career pathways, things of that nature. And we used that to kind of jump into some other areas where we might be able to support. One big thing we heard back was driver's licenses. That's really hard to get if you live in a rural area that doesn't have roads there, or a DMV there, or how do you get your real ID so you can travel? That was one big thing that came out of that. But there were some other things. People just want to know what's out there. It's across the state, there's so many opportunities. So just sharing those things, we started a newsletter that comes out every Wednesday, Workforce Wednesday. So we shared tons of opportunities for training, any job openings, on the job, apprenticeships. Those are big things that we like to share with the community, whether it's a union apprenticeship or if it's Alaska Works partnership, putting on a training. Or really just any opportunity of that nature. We also are hosting interns. We were really excited this summer. We hosted our first intern, a young lady that's going to the university. We worked with First Alaskans to host her, so she had a work experience at our nonprofit.
Right. Well, and these are things that so many of us don't think about when we're coming to workforce. Is sometimes you really are going really ground level of what are the basics that we need? Some individuals may not have, like you said, a driver's license or any form of ID in that way. These things that you need to be able to apply for jobs, to be able to get around. And so many of us that are maybe born in the city or not from Alaska, we don't always really conceptualize what rural living and what rural life might be like and where those individuals are coming from. Yeah. And it's a beautiful life that they've had, but if we're talking about moving out of the village or having employment, and I assume that there's also a lot of, I don't assume, I know that there are a lot of employment needs in the villages.
Right.
Because you want to employ the people who live there.
Not everybody wants to move to the city, right?
No.
So how can we help folks have a meaningful career and provide for their families while living in the community of their choice, right?
And staying with family and staying home and building those villages and keeping them strong as well.
Right.
Because out-migration is not just out of the state. Out-migration is out of our villages.
That's a good point. Some things we're looking forward to that are coming up. We are working with the Fairbanks North Starborough School District CTE program. Woo. We are a partner agency or business with them so that we're able to host an intern, and I'm just waiting for her computer to get set up, and then she can come and start working with us. She's a young lady who's at Effie Cochran. She's in her senior year, and so she's going to spend a semester with us, up to 60 hours, getting some work experience under her belt.
Which is amazing. While she's still in high school.
While she's in high school, and we also are working really closely with the Alaska Commission on Post-Secondary Education to host career panels in Effie, and then looking at how we can do these virtually in rural. So we have panels of people that come in that we had 2 panels that filled up in 2 days, and we have a lot of really great Alaska Native speakers. So we're really excited to do those 2 at Effie, but then look at how we can do those in our communities.
Right.
And then a lunch and learn. Our first one's October 15th, so stay tuned on our website for that.
Workforce Wednesday, we got lunch and learn. We love an alliteration moment.
Yeah, I love it, obviously.
Katrina, you should tell all the listeners how they can sign up for the Workforce Wednesday newsletter, because it has so many amazing opportunities.
Yeah.
Go to our website or our Facebook page. It's really simple. It's a constant contact sign-up sheet. It'll come to you every Wednesday as long as you don't unblock or you block me or something like that. Yeah. As long as you stay subscribed and you like the content that you see. And I'm always looking for people to, if you have a job opportunity, let me know that. Or if you want to advertise in some way, or if you want to speak at one of these events, we're always looking for volunteers and speakers that are passionate about what they do.
Oh, that's amazing. So, everybody, you are listening to Behind the Mission with the United Way. We are here with the Doyon Foundation with Mariah and Erica, and we are just learning about the amazing work that they're doing. They are being great about telling you along the way. Usually we wait till the end. How can you engage? You guys are dropping those websites and clicks and newsletters along the way, and I am here for it. So you guys also have some you said you were delving into some additional fundraising. So you guys have been really successful with grants. You've obviously been growing this foundation for 40 years? 30, 40 years?
Oh, how old am I?
You said 80? You said 80s, 90s?
Yeah. 1988.
We're getting close to 40, so we'll have to do something big for that.
Yeah,
Right?
so am I.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate together.
Yeah.
But you talked about some additional fundraising. So I'm guessing maybe we have some events that
There's
maybe the
some fun
community
events.
can support and engage and look forward to.
Definitely. So the next event that we're going to host is our turkey tournament. It's really similar to an event that we just took back on in the spring called the North American Basketball Tournament. So now we're doing the turkey tourney in the 3 days right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then we do North American, which is very similar, and that's always during spring break when a lot of our big meetings are happening and our annual shareholder meeting with Doyon Limited.
Yes.
So those 2 basketball tournaments help us raise funds and also support our students too, because we have students from Effie and Lathrop that come in and will volunteer with us and will donate to their causes as well. But these events are really unique in that they are for adults only. You have youth that are volunteering, though. So you have 3 brackets of Alaska Native, American Indian athletes.
Basketball players?
That come in, and they're from all over the state to compete. So we had about 20 teams for North American. There's a women's 18+, there's a men's 18+, and then my favorite to watch was the men's 35+, because those guys get it. Like, they just get out there, and they are like, we had one guy who's in his 60s.
Todd
one of
Kazannikov. If he's listening, he's
shout out to Todd.
Wonderful. Yeah, Grandpa Todd.
Just so you know.
Yeah. So those are really fun events. The community comes together for them, and we're always looking for volunteers, or if you would like to sponsor as a business, we would love to have you.
Yeah.
If I gave you a sponsorship letter, please let me know.
Yeah, just hint, wink,
Just
wink.
throwing that out
check
there.
your mail.
Right. So our other big thing that's coming up is we are doing our first raffle. We're doing,
okay.
we're going to have it open starting October 1st. So if you follow us on socials, you'll see all that. But
that's next week, y'all.
That's next week.
This is in a couple days.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at
Just
you, so
saying.
smart.
If you've got $20 that you might want to spend, you would be entered to win 2 Alaska Airlines round trip tickets.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we love it because you know what? Winter's coming early and you'll
Right.
gonna need a vacation.
Right.
Yeah,
Our other
true.
huge event that we have done for how long? The Morris Thompson.
In 2026, it'll be our 25th anniversary, our 25th annual Morris Thompson Memorial Golf Classic. Which
Oh,
so
okay.
I mentioned Morris earlier. He was the president at the time when Doyon Foundation was established.
Yes.
So he is our past president. Huge supporter of scholarships and education.
Obviously, the namesake of the Morris Thompson
Right,
Center, which
yes,
is centrally
exactly,
located
yes.
cultural center.
Very lucky to
Yes.
have him in our region. So that tournament happens every June at Sheena Bend Golf Course here in Fairbanks.
Excellent.
We host 132 players from all over. So all over
that's not small.
all over the state.
Yeah.
We've got players from Canada, players from Texas that come.
Okay.
It's a large fundraiser, though. It brings in a lot of money, and all of the money that comes in from that tournament is then turned into competitive scholarships, which I mentioned earlier could be up to $12,000 annually.
Right.
Those are Morris Thompson competitive scholarships then that are awarded to select students.
So is that golf tournament specifically to fundraise for those scholarships?
Yes, ma'am. It
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Specific. Okay. That's
This
amazing.
past year, we did something really fun, though, is that we opened up our Calcutta event, which is always the night before, and we had it at the Westmark. So if folks wanted to buy tickets and attend, we have a silent and a live auction. We have 2 auctions that go on that are really supported by artists and folks who donate really beautiful items to us to help us fundraise. So, yeah.
And and so we're talking like artisan
Art
pieces,
all the way
okay.
up to trips. We have really a wide range of things you could bid on. So
Yes.
you could have a really nice pair of earrings, or you could go on a trip.
You could go to Hawaii and golf, or take a boat trip with Doyon Limited's president.
Yeah, I'm sure that many individuals are here for the trips. I'm here for the earrings.
Yeah, I know.
I am addicted to
Yes.
our beautiful
Same.
beaded
Same,
earrings
yes.
in the interior. I love supporting our local artists. All right, so we got about 2 minutes left. So I want to make sure that you guys touch. Are there any other events or
Yes.
any? Okay, let's go.
I want to make sure that people know that scholarships are open right now. So if you are a scholarship student or you're looking to go to school in the spring, if you are applying for a full-time or part-time scholarship, do it now. It closes on November 15th. The sooner, the better.
Yeah, do not procrastinate.
Please don't
Yes.
procrastinate.
Don't be a Katie.
Get them in early.
Yes.
Yep. And call us if you need help. Stop by our office. We always are looking for volunteers or snack donations for our Fuel for Finals for students. We do that at UAA and UAF. And thank you for having us, Katie.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much, truly, for being here. So those snack and volunteer, where would people go, or who would they reach out to if they're like, what do you guys need? What can we do?
Call the Doyon Foundation, and you'll get Jenny McLean, and she'll give you all the details.
You will get the moose soup lady.
You'll get the moose soup lady.
And she will tell you everything. So the final thing I want to mention, Katie, is our deadlines never change for our scholarships.
Nice. So they are predictable.
Absolutely. So May 15th is the deadline for fall,
Perfect.
right?
Yes.
Apply by fall by May 15th.
Awesome. November
Spring
15th.
is November 15th. March 15th is summer. Those never, ever, ever change.
Which is so nice.
Application is very easy. It's very quick.
It's all online.
It's all online. We'll help you do anything you need. Just don't wait till the last minute.
Don't wait till the last
Yeah,
minute.
don't
do
be
it
a
early.
Katie.
Have your questions ready. I mean, you can be a Katie if you are as well connected and involved in the community and have those people to help you at the last minute. But this is how you build those relationships. So get them in early.
That's right.
Get to know all the people. Get to know Jenny, apparently.
Yes.
Jenny's great. And if you get on our good side, you might be able to watch a boat race and get some moose soup. So
Well, and we are here for it. Again, you guys are listening to the Behind the Mission with the United Way. We have been here with the Doyon Foundation with Mariah and Katrina, and thank you guys both truly so much for everything you do.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah. No, I mean, it sounds like we might have to have you back. You guys do a lot. So, and Fairbanks, Interior Alaska, North Pole, Fox Esther, everybody, Tanana Valley, thank you for listening, and we'll talk at you next week.
You have been listening to Behind the Mission with the United Way of the Tanana Valley. To listen back to this or any of our other local programs, simply click on the archives page at kfarradio.com. Behind the Mission has been a presentation of the United Way and Last Frontier Media Active, the radio station.